So this is a heck of a story here. It is kind of the perfect storm of wokeness. It appears that the white liberals running Des Moines public schools absolutely could not wait to catapult an illegal immigrant to the very top of that school district. And it seems like his whole story may all just be an illusion. Ian Roberts has been making $300,000 a year as a superintendent of schools in Des Moines. It's a big job. Only for the board to find out recently that the man is not even a citizen. On Friday, the 54-year-old illegal from Guyana ran from ICE agents as they tried to arrest him. ICE seized a gun, knife, and $3 grand in cash inside of his school vehicle. Roberts overstayed his 1999 student visa and worked in our public school systems for years after that. He votes as well. They told us the illegals don't vote. This one does. Votes Democrat in Maryland, no surprise, and got the big job in Des Moines 2 years ago. All of this as an illegal alien. He's actually pretty impressive. I mean, I'm impressed. And he did all this as an illegal alien with multiple gun charges, too. A total humiliation, though, for the district, which claims they had no idea that he wasn't a citizen, and now they're fighting off allegations that his whole resume might have been manufactured. Roberts made people call himself Dr. Ian Roberts, touting a doctorate degree in urban educational leadership from Morgan State University in Baltimore that he never completed. Roberts also touted attending Harvard, Georgetown, and MIT. We contacted all three. Only one, MIT, telling Newsmax today they have no record of his attendance. The Des Moines School Board voted 6-0 last night to put Roberts on unpaid leave, and then he resigned earlier today. And you can kind of see how all of this happens. You're in a city like Des Moines where everybody's white. You got all these liberals, and it's 90% white in Iowa. And you see this guy, wow, he doesn't look like us. He's so interesting. And you just throw him to the top. The board chair of Michelle Obama's former chief of staff, Jackie Norris, hoping to be Iowa's next senator, was a big part of the problem here, saying this.
He sparked a joy in our kids and an excitement in our kids. And I think it probably over time is probably heartbreaking if it turns out that his citizenship status is in question.
Okay. Earlier, students walked out of class to protest their superintendent getting arrested as an illegal alien with likely a fake resume. Obviously, this was motivated by their left-wing teachers. Maybe they got extra credit for it. Time magazine writing, ICE arrested a beloved school superintendent, the community rallying, of course. Congresswoman Ashley Hinson is a Republican running for Senate in Iowa, and she joins us tonight along with Mercedes Schlapp. Ladies, good to see you both. Mercy, want to start with you. Imagine how excited the liberals were in Iowa to have this diversity and how fast they just wanted to shove that diversity to the top of that school system. I can kind of see how this happened.
Well, the Democrats have the Maryland man, and now they have the Iowa man, apparently. Yeah. Look, when you're seeing the facts that he was an active fugitive, he didn't even show up to his hearing, so he was violating the immigration law, not showing up to his immigration hearing. And then on top of that, they catch him with a loaded gun, a hunting knife, and $3,000 in cash. This is very alarming. This is a person who is in charge of the public school system, running the public school system in Des Moines, Iowa. And there you have literally a criminal on the run from the ICE agents who it's coming across that he has lied what has been his achievements, his record. Yeah. And so I think a Des Moines parent should be absolutely appalled by what we've discovered so far. Yeah,
he likes guns. He's had a number of run-ins with guns, and even with that, he's managed to get to the top of Iowa's or Des Moines' public school system. Ashley, Congresswoman, Michelle Obama's chief of staff, running for the same Senate seat that you are, actively trying to fundraise off of this disaster that she was a part of. Take a listen to this.
Some of you know I have been busy dealing with an extremely serious situation in my volunteer role as chair of the Des Moines School Board. As a result, I have not had any time to focus on politics or fundraising, and we have a big fundraising deadline. I would love to ask it if you have it in your heart, if you've thought about donating and haven't, if you've donated, maybe you can donate a little bit more, but I would appreciate your investment in me.
Investment in her. Congresswoman, your response.
It is laughable that she thinks she has any shred of credibility left after this totally epic disaster. I mean, this story to me as a mom to school-age kids is absolutely sickening. You have a total con man, illegal immigrant with these weapons charges who was elevated to the top of the school district. And this was her leadership on the Des Moines Public School Board. So again, I think she's woefully unqualified to be a U.S. senator, and this just proves it. It's thanks to President Trump's leadership and ICE doing their job that this dangerous con man is finally out of this position of leadership and being sent back where he belongs.
Mercy, crazy to see somebody trying to fundraise off of such a stupid thing. Such a boneheaded moment, right?
Sounds like desperation to me coming from the Democrats. But I will say, let me tell you something. The school board, and she's a volunteer on the school board, they have to answer to the Des Moines parents. This is outrageous that they didn't go back to the vetting process. How did he get that position in the first place? I mean, that is a vetting failure in and of itself, unless they intentionally wanted an illegal alien in that job.
Yeah. Congresswoman, this race you're in, tell us where you're at in the process of being the next senator in this election in Iowa.
Well, I think after this whole fiasco, I think 1 down, 4 more to go. We have 5 Democrats running in this race, and all of them seem to be bending over backwards to defend illegal immigrants over Iowans and everyday Americans. And I think that's really what is going to be at the crux of not only my race, but many across the country. We're continuing to see that rhetoric out of our colleagues on the left. And so I think this is a prime example of where that leadership has failed. It's failed school-age kids. It's failed parents. It's failed everyday voters, everyday taxpayers, right? They'd rather see those government-funded benefits going to illegals. They'd rather see wokeness lead over marriage, right? Which is what I think at the end of the day we want to see in our leadership, whether it's at our schools or in government or in the military, right? So I think I have a really good shot at being that common sense Iowa mom running here to be the next U.S. senator. And I'm excited about it because I'm going to get to continue to work alongside the president to do exactly what Americans sent us there to do, which is to clean up this giant mess.
Yeah, no kidding. Congresswoman, thank you so much. Mercedes, good to see you. Thank you, ladies.
Great to see you.
Thanks, Rob.